Hello, everybody, and welcome to Curse of Strahd session number 19. Yes, we have been gone for about 2 to 3 weeks. One thing or another seems to freaking happen. My laptop died. I had to get a new fan for it. What's his name? Zane's computer died. We had Sir Edward busy. So, yeah, life sucks. People are busy, and we don't get to stream as often as we want. But we are back for tonight, being August the 3rd, session 19, Curse of Strahd. We are sitting in the city of Valaki, and they have just gone, or Zorag has cast Remove Curse on himself, and I believe it was Shadow. Doesn't really matter. To remove the lycanthropy, and they are heading off to bed.
I cast Fireball.
Oh, God. Shut up with your Fireball right now.
Fireball, I swear to God, I will poison you.
We would all be dead if I cast Fireball right now.
Yeah, right? He's a typical wizard. He don't care how big the room is. He still casts Fireball. But anyways.
Look, if some allies get crossed in the crossfire, it's just,
yeah,
what has to happen.
Yeah.
I'll use my sword and...
Okay. All right. Back on task, guys. That being said, about 4 or 5 in the morning, Isaac shows up, and Shadow hands him the bonds, the shackles that Sir Edward was in, and he looks down because Sir Edward is not in them, and he's like, I don't even want to know, and takes the shackles and turns around and walks away with a quick reminder that your party is to be gone by high noon, and leaves it at that. I don't know when everyone else is waking up, but currently the only person awake would be Shadow, unless he heads back to sleep after.
I'd probably be 4 hours up, since I only need 4 hours if I remember right.
You are an elf, so you only need 4 hours of meditation.
Yeah, that's how I'd probably be up before everybody else, honestly.
Nah, Shadow's awake. Shadow's gonna stay awake. He's got some sharpening to do before we leave. No. I'm good.
Okay.
All right, we got Shadow and Zane awake at 5 in the morning.
I got sharpening to do.
Sir Edward stumbles out of bed.
About what time? Are you waking up when everyone else is?
About like 5:36.
Gotcha.
But Zorag is not that precise. He wakes up with the dawn and begins his meditative prayers to his guys to replenish his spells.
Gotcha. So that would mean probably, say, you wake up about 6 o'clock. Takes you an hour for your morning prayers. So about 7 o'clock, you stumble out of the room, charged up with your spells for the day. And when you guys convene again, you cast your last remove curse on Zane. So nobody has lycanthropy anymore. Thanks. I appreciate that a lot.
I kind of assume me and Zorag are in the same room since we're the 2 spellcasters.
Sarcasm heavy in that statement.
Hey, don't worry. I'll just pull what I did with the wolves again.
Oh, no. No, it's the fact I had a whole side quest.
No. No, what it's going to be is our very first battle saying goes, I cast Fireball.
But anyways, y'all are now back together about 7 o'clock in the morning. And what would the conversation be like?
Sir Edward just stands there and waits for everybody to make up their mind.
Well, I love your input on this shit.
Well,
Anyway.
my input would be go to a market and stock up on what we need and then book it.
Taking my Shadow just he just shakes his head, just looks at Zane and Zorag and go, "All right, guys, what you need? What do we need to get?"
For a list, let's look what we need. I mean, we can find some fun magic items.
Well, do you think this is the city where we can find it?
No.
I just like
Not
magic
at all.
items.
Yeah, you're a fucking wizard. What do you expect?
8 fucking paper is what you need.
Yeah, but I don't want y'all to use my spells. That's no fun.
I don't need spells.
I don't think Zorag needs anything. What he will do is check on Sir Edward and see how he's doing for that morning.
Sir Edward yawns and looks very tired.
But Zane looks very refreshed right now. He's just like chilling.
The Shadow's just standing there, admiring his handiwork with his sharpener. How's he sharpened? Since he got done sharpening his blade, his blades, he's just sitting there, just admiring the shine on him and all that. And then you see him, he sits down and he goes into his backpack and you see him break out a kit. And you see him starting messing with it. And he's creating something. I don't think I told you this, DM. But I think you know what I'm doing.
Yep.
Okay. What do I need to roll to make sure that's a success?
That would... Oh, God. I would just say just roll a normal D20. A straight D20.
Straight D20?
Yep.
Okay. 1 second here. I do have proficiency.
All right, roll again then.
Okay. I'm just saying I am proficient in it.
Wow. Oh, apparently, it's gonna be a while before you get whatever you want working.
Yeah, well, we ain't got time for that. So he kind of, you hear him mumble underneath his breath. He kind of just puts everything back. Throws his backpack back on. Just has this look on his face like he's extremely freaking pissed off.
Yeah, you weren't awake enough to play with your kit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've only got a few hours until we got to get out of here. So, since Sir Edward needs to head to the market,
I'm just saying, if you guys need anything, I'm good. But if you guys need anything, I just threw out a suggestion.
Well, I've got everything I need. I just need to, whenever we get on the road, eventually when we stop again, I need to create something. And then once that's created, I'll I'll be good to go. I'm not awake yet to do it this morning, so I need to wake up a little bit more before I can
create that.
fully
It won't take you long at all.
have what I need ready.
It wouldn't take you long at all to create it when you need it. You're talking like 15 minutes to create. So it's not like you need an hour or anything like that.
Right. No, I just need like 15 minutes. But that can happen later on. We just need to get on the road because we're on a time crunch.
Does anyone actually need anything from a market?
Nope.
I'm good.
Sir Edward?
I'm good. It was just a suggestion if they needed anything.
All right. Well, looks like everyone's ready to head on out of Dodge. So
let's get out of here. Let's go pick up Irina.
Irina
and let's get out of here.
Sir Edward stretches and says, "Let's blow this popsicle stand."
Yeah.
Yeah. What
is Irina coming with us?
Yeah. The point is that Irina has made that, or if you remember correctly, I know it's been a few weeks. The father at the church had mentioned a place called Kresk, as they might be able to protect Irina from he who should not be named.
So they actually may have more materials there for us to make purchases too.
That is completely true. So I mean, if we don't need to get anything from the market, I just say let's hightail it out of here before we get in any more trouble. Since apparently we've already overstayed our welcome.
This place is weird anyway.
That happens. Especially when...
I let's hope it doesn't happen again in the next city we're in.
Yeah, right. But, alright, so, that being said, I mean, as you guys leave, or are leaving, you notice a big mob of people heading towards, well, the way that you guys are heading. And you notice some torches and, as weird as it sounds, torches and pitchforks.
What the hell? Are we going after Frankenstein's monster?
Well, as you guys get closer to the Burgomaster's abode, or mansion, whatever you want to say, you notice that those torches are actually being thrown at the base of his house.
Still can't help but hear Burgermaster.
Sir Edward starts breaking out laughing really hard.
Yeah, you just stay right where you are.
I'm not going anywhere. Sir Edward's just hysterical laughing.
Is there like a lock on the door by a chance?
A lock.
Saying you are not casting fireball to help them.
It'll be funny though.
I don't give a shit. You're not casting fireball.
Help me.
I wasn't gonna cast fireball. I was gonna cast firebolt.
Hey, do you really?
Look,
I don't know who's
they
worse.
want the enemies if the citizens murder them.
I don't know what's worse, Sir Edward when he's blood hungry, or Zane because he's got new freaking spells to play with.
Probably both.
You haven't died on us.
I'm honestly in full agreement with you there, Shadow. Both of them are fucked.
Sir Edward takes his sword and leans on it with the sheath on it, and he's just leaning on it, laughing hysterically. I'm staying out of this one. This is too damn hilarious.
Yeah, you're gonna stay out of this one.
After yesterday's fiasco in the town center, you sort of think it still stems from the situation of Strahd showing up in the town and the people mad
Well,
at
if
the
anything,
burgomaster.
if this gets out of hand, we'll hear about it in the next town.
Are you guys going to attempt to stop them or anything, or you guys just gonna mosey on out of town?
We've done enough damage. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say we should just get out of here, blow this popsicle stand.
By the time we get to the burgomaster's house, what time is it?
I mean, it wouldn't have taken you that long. I mean, you're talking probably about. I mean, you guys convened at 7, maybe had a quick little bite, So maybe 9 o'clock at latest. I mean, you'd be.
We got 3 hours to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. The sooner we.
Hey, I got an idea.
Get out of here. The sooner the better.
Cause anything bad, but I can just cast an illusion to piss the citizens off more.
Sir Edward pipes up and says, "Yes, do it."
They won't know it's me if I do it either.
Shadow he just goes, really?
Hey, it would be funny.
Now you guys are acting like murder hobos. Hey, cool.
Well, some of us are.
Not all
hey,
of
it's
y'all.
Not murder hobos. The burgomaster messed with. Wait, no, did he mess with us first? I don't remember.
Not all y'all wanted.
So,
we're just supporting the community.
God.
We did enough yesterday. Some of us more than enough yesterday. As something happens, we'll hear about it in the next town.
Hey, I like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just standing here laughing my ass off.
Yeah, fine. Let's go.
All right. Cool.
I mean, you can cast your minor illusion, that's fine, but just don't do any more than that.
I cast minor illusion, and it's in the voice of the burgomaster, and it's just going to go filthy peasants.
Yeah, okay. Here's something else I'll say.
All right, guys, let's go.
So Edward puts his sword back on his waist and starts following the party.
Honestly, I just want to know if it pissed him off or not.
If it did, we'll find out the next town.
You couldn't truly piss them off any worse than they already are, technically.
Okay.
But anyways, let's go ahead and bring out the big map. I gotta find it. Jesus Christ. Oh, taking a second to load. Yay. There we go. All right. So, you guys already know the town of Kresk is to your west.
Creative.
Yep. And I will go ahead and remove some of this fog. Let me see how much. Yep. I'll give y'all at least to this area. I mean, you guys are surrounded by plenty of trees, and you come to a crossroad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is a itty bitty map. So give me a quick second to zoom it in a little bit for the people that are watching. Yeah, there we go. And whoa, hey, I did not want that. Okay, what the heck? Why? Thank you. I think I have some words and shit to say. I gotta. Why? My God. Too much crap. Okay. Well, that's all about that. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, so the road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in four directions, lies in the weeds nearby. And that would be at this point here. So literally there is a sign that has what is each direction, but it has been broken.
Well, you said we know that the direction that we need to go is northeast, right?
I just said west. Right.
Oh, it's west. Okay.
I mean, east is Valaki.
Oh, so it is west. Okay. No, we don't need to go back in there. I just say we continue on west.
I mean, you could attempt to figure out if you can figure if the sign can be put back together enough to determine which way is which.
I mean, are there pieces to the sign on the ground?
Yeah, there's some words on that sign.
Or Zarg will pick up the sign and hold it up to the others, kind of shrugging his shoulders, like, "Did anybody know which way to go?" And see if he can kind of like. He doesn't have a min spell, but he just does.
Can I do a history check, maybe?
A post on it.
History won't really do you any good because you guys have never been in Barovia before. But
survival maybe help.
The words, one of them says Kresk, another says Selenska Pass, Lake Baratok, Balaki, and Ravenloft. Oh yeah, and Berez. Kresk and Selenska Pass would be on the same arm, and Valaki and Ravenloft would be on the same arm, and Beresk and Lake Baratok would be on separate arms.
I told we were supposed to be heading which direction or to what city again? I forgot.
Kresk.
Okay. So is it just one piece of the sign that we have? And is it to where we can kind of like piece it onto the rest of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like split in half, but haphazardly split. So if you were to take a short bit and like try to put it back up, you would be able to tell which way is which. And especially since you know already that Valaki and Ravenloft are to the east, that actually helps a little
Oh, okay.
bit. So when you would rejoin the two signs, hey there, Christina.
5 minutes when you get to the bathroom.
Yep, go ahead. We'll pause a moment. But hey there, Christina. Nice to see you stop by. Yep.
So if we're able to put the sign, so it just has the names. It doesn't have like arrows or anything like that,
No,
does it?
that's what I'm saying. It has arrows that basically tell you which way to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm checking out. I thought it just had the names.
No, it has like it would be like a four-way sign, where it would have an arrow attached to it as for which way to go to which area.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Is everyone back? I think Zane said he had to go to the restroom. But I was looking. Okay. I wish I had an easier way. There we go. Yeah, I mean, when you would piece it back together, the north, the northwest branch would say Lake Veritop, and the southwest branch would say Salinska Pass, and wait a minute, where'd that go? Yeah, Salinska Pass and Crest. The Valaki and Ravenloft would be northeast, and Verez to the southeast.
Okay.
Now, if there's anything you want to actually know about any of them, I mean, you do have somebody that is with you that knows the area a little better.
No, Rena should know, right?
There you go.
Well, let's just ask her. Which way are we supposed to be going?
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah, that would be my first. Well, let's wait until Zane got back before I say anything else.
yeah, hopefully Zane don't have to take too long.
Oh dear God!
What?
Just what I have on.
Oh.
It's the AJ match, and he's dressed like Eddie Guerrero.
Oh God.
And his shirt says, instead of saying Latino Heat, it says Styles Heat.
Jeez. What the hell? Frickin' AJ.
Or he's playing mind games with Dom.
Right and back.
All right.
Thanks, back.
Sorry about that. My stomach decided it was not happy.
Did you have Taco Bell?
No. I've been sick, though. Been kind of sick. So.
Ew. That's not good.
All right, where were we at?
So,
Making sure we're going the right way.
yeah.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and use it as a map for like the areas we've gone through so far.
We have a sign that shows us where we need to go.
I know, but just to get kind of our bearings real quick, there's no point in me not doing it or point in really doing it either. But like, it just gives us a little bit of a bearing since we don't actually see the map that we're looking at right now.
Very true. I didn't think about that.
But yeah, I'm
plus
just
we
gonna
have
cast Minor.
Irina here. Plus we have Irene here too, so she can make for sure we can add more to the map too. And that way, we can, make for sure we have more an idea of the lay of the land.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do though. Let's see how it does.
Well, I mean, like I was telling them, the sign says to the northwest, what did I say? Lake Baratok. To the southwest, it says Kresk and Selenska Pass. Northeast is Valaki, Ravenloft, and southeast is Perez.
All right.
And you had talked about asking her. She would let you know that Selenska Pass is actually way out of the way of where you guys are heading. But the ruins or Perez, sorry, not ruins of Perez, but Perez is a small little town that had been basically abandoned, and there is rumors of some foul stuff going on there, but again, it is all rumors. No definitive proof because no one that has gone there has really come back.
So when she says so she's telling us that people are coming up missing?
Well, yeah.
Like poof missing or like kidnapped missing?
Nobody really knows.
Hey guys, so if we want to get stronger, we're gonna need more experience in fighting.
Zane, get out of my head.
So let's go.
I mean, the question is though, Zane, before we jump off and this weird to go get some more experience, try to make ourselves stronger, just we have to fight who should not be named.
Why are we not saying his name anymore? We're not in the island. We're not in the town anymore.
I was gonna say that, but
oh, true, we can. But you never know; he may have eyes and ears.
Who, the Burgomaster?
No, Strahd.
You think Strahd cares if his name is said? It was a Burgomaster that said his name cannot be said in the town.
Ah, okay. Let's before we go to that where all the people are disappearing. Is that look? I would ask Irina and see if that's on our way or if that's gonna, detour us.
It would definitely detour you guys a little bit. Because you're talking about going straight south, pretty much.
Okay. So, like, how much of a, I guess you could say, like, how long of a detour would it take?
Give me a second. I've gotta get back to information. And, of course, my computer wants to be just a smidge slow right now. Alright, so... yeah, that is that letter. It would probably put you... by the time you get down there and back, it'd probably put you about a day behind.
Not bad.
That's not too bad.
I say we do it. It'll be more fun.
I mean, we could use the experience. I mean, if we can't get, I think somebody's probably going to end up being blood hungry here in a little bit. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's only a day. It's only a day off of our travels. I say we do it.
I just need a definitive answer from everyone.
Greg?
Shadow says, let's go.
Yeah, our concern here is we're supposed to be keeping her safe, not taking her on adventures. So a diversion, although warranted for our own experience, does not do her well to put her at risk.
Well, I mean, we're not like it's... what's the word I'm thinking of? It's not like she's going to be in really grave danger. It's not like we're having to deal with, what we dealt with in the coffin maker shop. We're not dealing with them currently, so that's a plus. The only thing we would be, and I mean, it would also be kind of, good to, maybe see more of the area, kind of get ourselves more acquainted with the area, just in case we do have to, we do end up having another interaction with Strahd.
Well, Zorag asks Elena, what does she feel about this? Is she up for adventure with us, or does she want to move on to the next town?
Currently, she is under the impression that as long as she's with y'all, I mean, you guys have kept her safe so far.
Keyword.
I mean, we have. I mean, that's what we've been trying to do. I mean, I say we move on. I say we just we go, we check this place out. Maybe we can try to, for lack of better terms, we could be this version of Mystery Incorporated.
Scooby and the gang.
Exactly. That's Mystery Incorporated.
So is that a yes to Perez?
I'm saying yes.
I am too.
Zorag?
Yeah, Zorag shrugs and will go where Shadow takes him.
Sir Edward.
Well, don't say it like you don't want to do that. Don't make it sound like I'm forcing you. I don't have a blade to the back of you. I don't have a blade to your neck telling you to go. You could say no. You're a part of this team.
Sir Edward,
Yeah.
what do you say, Perez? Yes or no?
Perez?
Have you paid attention to this whole conversation?
Yes. I say yes.
Okay, I was wondering if you were even with us anymore. I mean, the fact you go, Perez, what?
It makes me think he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it really does. All right, so I will go ahead and clear up this path, which does follow the river. Do. Yes, it's a nice, like I say, it's about a day out of the way. But it's just so long. Oh, I need to just make a bigger shape. There we go. Clear it out quicker. So yeah, as you guys are heading towards Perez, it is a pretty flat terrain. You aren't really having to slog too much about trying to get down there. Oh, excuse me. I do have some things to read for you because we join into a whole new area. Yay. Okay. The trail hugs the river for several miles. The dirt and grass soon turn to marsh as the trail dissolves into spongy earth pockmarked with stands of tall reeds and pools of stagnant water. A thick shroud of fog covers all. Scattered throughout the marsh are old peasant cottages, their walls covered with black mildew, their roofs mostly caved in. These decrepit dwellings seem to hunker down in the mire, as though they have long since given up on escaping the thick mud. Everywhere you look, black clouds of flies dart about, hungry for blood. The fog is much thinner on the far side of the river, where a light flashes amid a dark ring of standing stones. But give me a second because we are going to actually jump to a new map.
I cast fuck.
No, I cast Fireball. Port of God. Oh, real quick, since while the GM is doing that, can I, since we've been sitting there at that sign, could I have broke out my kit again?
Yeah, you would have succeeded this time.
How many would I have created?
I would say you were able to create like 3 doses, 3 applications.
Thank you. Okay.
Are you going to share with the class?
Maybe. Let's just say it's going to be helpful in battle.
Good God. Yeah, and you'll notice
If you think,
each
to answer Zane's question, if he thinks about what I am, should give him a hint.
A lizard?
No, I'm not a wizard. I am a rogue.
No, lizard.
No, dragons are not wizards. Or dragons are not
Lizard.
lizards. How dare you compare us?
So,
I am a rogue. Rogue has abilities, or we have access to a thing known as a poisoner's kit.
okay. That is what it is. Okay. All right.
I'll just make my own personal note for that.
Let me get my pings for you. This area right here and this area here are the abandoned cottages that you seen on your way in. And
Would we be able? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
okay,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was going to ask, on our way in, would we be able to see, like, footprints or some kind of tracks?
It literally looks as though nobody has been here for a good while. I mean, if there were, they would be very, very faint due to the time that has passed.
Okay.
And where did it go? Yeah, I mean, depending on what y'all are doing. Oh, there is also, as you approach, you do see a hut. Where is God bless? Okay, my ping. A hut right there, and there are two like scarecrows here and there.
Sir, would go poke one of the scarecrows.
Huh?
Well, you will not cast fireball on a scarecrow.
I asked Sir Edward if he can go poke a scarecrow.
Oh God!
You will not cast fireball on a scarecrow.
Nobody said anything about a fireball.
I don't care. I'm preempting him. He will not cast fireball on a scarecrow.
I mean, I could.
Good thing I have 3 charges on my freaking ice breath. What?
All right. So, where exactly are you guys going to walk? Oh, I guess I should give you guys a token to get an idea.
Sir Edward, are you here, by the way?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you go poke a scarecrow?
Okay. Sir Edward whips out his sword and goes over and pokes it.
Oh my God!
It looks like he comes someplace that's completely abandoned.
Yeah.
If Lars comes out of the scarecrow, yeah, we're screwed.
Oh yeah. Hold on a minute.
Do you need me to do a attack roll or anything, being I'm poking it?
He said poke.
Poke.
Well, instead of poking it, I could slash it.
All right, y'all. I gotta step out for a second. You're good. I'll be right back.
Yep. Uh-huh. It's the shoe. Huh? It's the shoe. Okay. Okay.
Can Zorag tell if this place has been abandoned or looks like it was attacked or what?
It looks like it has been abandoned.
Is there any sign of struggle or anything? Or is it just abandoned?
I mean, it doesn't really look like. I mean, at this point of time, it
It looked like they
looks-
willingly left.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just wondering if there was a drought or something that may have contributed to this, or if this was something else.
no, it was. I mean, you guys are in a boggy area, so it was more like a flood that contributed to it. That it being abandoned.
So water damage. Okay.
I'm gonna go into one of the huts. 1 second. Let me.
Yeah, I mean,
look at them.
are you actually going to poke said scarecrow? I mean, it's basically got like the body with straw and then like a pumpkin head.
You can never be too safe nowadays.
Well, I'm gonna practice my swing on it, so I'm gonna swing at it instead.
You're gonna swing at it? Alright, go ahead and give me a attack swing.
Where are icons at?
I'll have
24.
to add them in. Good God.
It's right next to the first scarecrow in the dead center.
I think he hits the scarecrow, guys.
Yeah, he definitely does.
And then, do you want me to do damage or no?
Yeah.
17.
Jesus. Alright, well, I mean, yeah. As you swing, I mean, it was completely motionless. Up until you swing. And you hear the thing just screech, and I'm gonna get everyone else's
I told you.
tokens in. Yeah.
I told you.
When I hear the screech, am I able to stop my swing?
Soon?
I told you the scarecrows were alive. You all said I was crazy.
The 10-man can't be far behind.
What about the lion?
Being that I heard the screech, am I able to stop my sword in time?
It wouldn't screech until it got hit.
Oh, okay.
Let me get a initiative roll from everybody.
I got 12.
Zane with a 10. Sir Edward. Alright, Zorag with a 16. I need an initiative roll from Shadow.
Initiative?
Initiative.
I'm right here. Hold on. Doing 6 things right now.
All right.
Hey, there's initiative roll.
I'm guessing nobody has ever watched Bear in the Big Blue House.
That's funny. I was just talking to my kids about that this morning.
Always forget the Dorg has kids for some reason.
All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, Mr. Zorag rolled the highest. So, yes, you see both Scarecrow, or the Scarecrow A, you watch as it screeches, and it's hurt pretty badly because of the swing by Sir Edward. But at the same time, Scarecrow B also starts to come to life.
Well, I think Sir Edward can handle the first Scarecrow. I think I'll cast a Sacred Flame at the second Scarecrow.
All
It should
right.
go up in kindling. It's just straw, I hope. So
Mind
say,
you, each of these squares is 100 feet.
oh, he just squares 100 feet?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not. Heck, man. Well, I'm nowhere near that. I had to run for days to get to him in time.
I mean, the second Scarecrow is actually like, oh, let me see.
That's 300 feet. It's 100 yards away.
Wait, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Even if I
Okay,
double move, I'd
apparently,
only move to the first square.
apparently the ruler is jacked up too, because it says only 28 feet, which is wrong.
That's an odd scale.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a big area. If
Okay,
you look
well,
at the bottom of the map,
so-
it does say each square is 100 feet.
Yeah, no worries. So what I'll do is I'll do a double move to get
A
as
dash.
close as I can.
Yeah, you'll basically make it through one of the squares.
Yep. All right. I'm coming, Sir Edward. But that's as far as I can go. Let's do that. Is that right? About there? Maybe?
I would say you're probably next to Shadow.
All right. That's my double move.
All right, buddy.
I don't
What
have
the
anything to
hell
shoot. I don't
was
have any
that? I
spells
heard
to really
bit of
go
a
farther than that.
I heard something and it was
Sir
just
Edward,
weird.
Sir Edward yells over to Zorag, "Don't set my plaything on fire."
I got fireball.
That's a weird thing to call Sir Edward.
Plaything? Okay.
Zane, now you can cast fireball.
I'm talking about the Scarecrow.
Range.
All right, so Scarecrow A, after getting hurt by Sir Edward, retaliates. And oh, all right. I need a wisdom saving throw from Sir Edward.
1 moment. You said wisdom?
Yep.
Nine.
All right. Well, the Scarecrow looks right into your eyes, and its eyes start glowing with a fire that you've never seen before. And for some reason, you can't help but be frightened of the Scarecrow. You are now having to, you have the frightened condition at this point. And you are paralyzed.
Oh, of course.
Yep. So literally, you are quote unquote scared to death right now. Scarecrow B is up, and it is going. Wait, why? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has nothing for. Okay, so yeah, it's going to end up probably right about here with its dash heading towards Sir Edward. And what would Arena do? What would you guys say Arena would do? Basically hang back?
Hopefully.
I would say she'd probably hang back.
Alright. On to Shadow.
Look at the map real quick. Okay, so I have nobody in my way. How big is the square?
100 feet.
Well, you know what?
100 feet. Goddamn.
We'll basically say each square is like 60 feet because 100 feet it's gonna be ridiculous. So basically, it would take a dash to get through a square.
I got my short bow. Let me do this. I will, because it is. So a square is 100. I'm trying to do some math real quick in my
60.
head. Sorry.
I said we're changing it to 60. So basically, it would take a dash to get through a square in one
Who
turn.
says I'm dashing?
Well, okay. If you only move 30 feet, you're only making it halfway through a square.
Who says I'm moving?
Okay.
The other side of the trash can, there's a wrapper. It needs to be picked up.
If you wouldn't throw it, it wouldn't be there.
Do I have? If I was to use my crossbow, would that still give me sneak attack damage?
No.
Because its attention is drawn to Sir Edward at this time.
I would, because right now you're basically at 120 feet away.
Right. So wouldn't that be sneak attack damage? Would I get sneak attack damage on that if I was to hit?
I would say yes.
And I will shoot my short bow.
All right. It does hit.
Okay, this is where it's going to get interesting. I am going to take the sneak attack damage, but first I'm going to roll my damage for the short bow. So that's 8 points of piercing. I am going to use my sneak attack damage, but I'm going to, because it is a live thing, I'm going to burn one of my D6s for my sneak attack. I have 3. I'm going to only roll 2. I need the Scarecrow A. Yeah, Scarecrow A. I need a bring it up. I need a Constitution saving throw.
It automatically saves.
What? It's an autosave?
Yep. Because you're using poison, right?
So if it's any constitute any save? Is it any saving throw it would save?
It plain and simple. It has immunity to certain things.
Okay, then instead of using a Constitution saving throw, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Why is it needing to roll a dexterity saving throw?
Because I'm going to use trip on it.
Okay. How would you trip when you're 120 feet away?
Shooting the arrow to where it's right at where it basically will hit the leg.
Yeah, shoot him in the kneecap.
Yeah, the kneecap. Shooting in the kneecap. That way, if it does try to take a move forward, it will trip.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you wouldn't. So I'm going to say you was going to originally.
Hold off on them.
You
Should I
was
hold off on that
originally.
then? Just I'm trying to figure that out.
Hold on a minute. You originally was going to use a poison attack on it, right?
Yeah, I was going to use poison. Yes.
Okay, you had no idea what it has
Okay,
for.
so we'll just go ahead and use the poison then, and
Yep.
we'll still do the Constitution saving throw. But you said it's immune to it, so it will not take effect. So I'll still roll my 2d6 sneak attack damage.
Yep.
So let's do it that way. So I'll roll 2d6.
You'd be under the impression that it has a chance of being poisoned.
Yeah. So
All
it's
right.
2
Well,
extra points of damage. The
a total
DC
of
saving
10.
throw would automatically succeed, so no poison. Then I would. Where are we?
Well, at this point, you're at 10 points of damage piercing.
Right. That's all. I don't have a. Really can't hide. That's the problem. I really can't hide. Because it doesn't look like there's very many trees around.
No, there isn't.
So I'll just. Dear God, dear God, dear God.
So, anyways, as that arrow does hit the scarecrow, you watch it fall over and die. It actually died from your arrow.
We'll just make that my turn. There's really no. Well, I mean, I could move, but I'm not going to give her. I don't have my. That's. That's my turn.
All right. I'm sorry, Sir Edward. Your plaything has been dispersed, and
Yeah,
you
that's fine.
and being that it no longer exists, you are no longer frightened or paralyzed.
How far away is the other scarecrow from me?
At this point, you'd be right here, so we're talking 60, 120 feet.
Okay. So, you said 60?
No, 120.
Oh. I'm gonna take my javelin and throw it at the scarecrow because my javelin has a range of 30 feet to 120 feet.
Okay, so that would be at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Actually, hold up. I'll move a little closer to it, so...
A little closer would put you literally right there.
And that'd be...
90 feet away.
Would that still be a disadvantage?
Now, I forget on ranged weaponry, if it's 30, 90, anything past 30 is disadvantage, right?
I don't think so. Let me double check. Give me a second. Let me look. Because that may be a thing with mine. I thought it was if it was up close. Let me double check. Making a range attack roll while within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and is not incapacitated results in disadvantage on the attack roll. This applies to both weapon attack and spells. Even if you were attacking a target further away. However, this disadvantage does not apply if the enemy is incapacitated. And some spells that require a saving throw rather than an attack roll, that's not answering my question. Hold on. An enemy 75 feet away is in range of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Okay. So literally, I'm looking at it right now. Ranged
weapons usually have 2 range listed.
Yep.
A normal range and a long range. You can attack normally within the normal range and with disadvantage outside of the normal range within the long range.
Correct. So yes, it would still be at disadvantage at 90 feet.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll go for. How do I add disadvantage again?
When you're doing the roll.
D20s.
No, and when he goes to do the roll, it should give him an option of advantage, disadvantage, or normal.
Should.
There we go. Well, fuck.
I mean, you got a 12, and surprisingly, it hits.
Interesting. Now, does my damage also
Your
take
damage is
disadvantage or no?
normal. Your damage is normal. It's just the attempt on hitting it. All right. So yeah, your javelin surprisingly is able to make it the full 90 feet and pierces the scarecrow for 11 points of damage.
Yay.
All right, and does that injure? And I imagine that ends your turn, or do you have any bonus actions you're doing?
I am looking right now. Come on. Oh.
Excuse me.
Do I have anything I can use?
Don't you get 2 attacks every turn now?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well,
Now,
I'll throw another.
How many javelins do you actually have?
I have 8. So that would make it 7 now.
Okay. How did you end up with? Oh yeah, way back when.
Yeah.
Remember when?
Yeah. All right.
Still disadvantage.
Yep, still disadvantage.
Booyah!
No, that was not it with disadvantage.
I clicked on disadvantage.
It only rolled 1 die. Roll it one more time. Okay, actually, you would have had the 14 or the 18 because of that. So, You still would have hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Good lord. It definitely does some damage. So now this scarecrow has 2 javelins sticking out of it.
Sounds like a scarecrow's issue, not ours.
Yeah, that scarecrow's got some
And
problems
for
going
my
on.
where is it? And for an where the hell is it?
Huh?
I'm looking for something. Things I have those. I can actually use action surge and take another at him.
What is action surge?
On your turn, you can take one additional action, except the magic action. You can use this feature one time until you finish a short or long rest. Being we were at the place that
Yep.
reset my action thing, so I can throw another damn javelin at him.
Okay. So you pull another javelin out. Disadvantage still. Good God. Fine. You hit it.
Killed the poor thing already, bro.
He did. You watch you watch in quick succession Sir Edward just grabbing javelins and just chucking them at this frickin' scarecrow. Ping, ping, ping. And you watch the scarecrow that was attempting to come at him just suddenly fall over with 3 javelins sticking straight up in the air.
Well,
Well,
that happened.
That was very uneventful.
I cast Fireball on Sir Edward.
I cast Fireball at nothing.
I cast tiny balls.
I cast Pebble in your shoe.
Okay. God dang. All right. So, yeah. That being said, are you going to spend the little bit of time to recover your javelin?
Hell yeah, man.
Did I recover my arrow?
Yeah.
Sir Edward will pick up his arrow on the way.
Yeah, you can recover your arrow.
Scarecrow. When I come to the scarecrow that I hit with my arrow, is there anything coming out of the scarecrow?
Damn. I forgot all about that.
Well, no, there's a reason why I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
you're
forgot.
checking for that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm checking for the harvest on it. I hope I still got all that information.
Well, when
Because what I'm looking for is
Go ahead.
I'm looking for like maybe some kind of like blood or some kind of fluid.
Gotcha. Yep, I'm pulling it up right now. So give me a quick second.
Okay.
Well,
Because maybe I can. I'm thinking. Go ahead. Go ahead.
When Sir Edward gets to the other scarecrow, he takes out his sword and just puts it right in the guy's mouth and puts it into the ground and takes out his javelin.
Okay, gory much?
I have a reason why I'm being kind of gory. I have a reason.
Well, after Sir Edward collects his javelins, he twists the sword in the scarecrow's mouth and pulls it out.
Do 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 do.
Like I said, I have a reason for me asking.
All right. Do I actually get to talk now, or do you want to keep fucking with
I'm
the
just looking to hear
scarecrows.
if there's anything I can get out of it.
Oh, I'm asking Sir Edward.
I'm good.
All right. So, unfortunately, no, there is not any like blood or anything. The scarecrows are literally made of like twigs and a pumpkin head.
Okay.
Cast firebolt on their bodies, not fireball, firebolt.
As a hint to our local firebug, you might find some use for the twigs that make up the scarecrows.
Fine, I'll look at the sticks. Can I do an Arcana check on the sticks?
Sir Edward.
Yeah, go ahead, give me an Arcana check.
All right. 24.
All right, well, as you are examining the twigs, you recognize them as actually being scarecrow kindling, which is a magical ingredient that can enhance fire spells.
Oh, God. We don't need that. God.
Well,
God.
Lythane is doing that.
What a nice
Sir
find.
Edward is dragging the other scarecrow.
I pick up the sticks, every single one of the twigs.
Okay, what I need, give me a quick second, from you, I gotta get all the way to the top. Because now we have a question of, are you delicate enough with removing them?
I was going to be very, very careful.
Well, I'm just going by... Okay, I gotta find out what these are. What type of creatures these are. Come on. Gosh darn it. Okay, they're constructs. I need... Oh. Well, you know what? You definitely were able to harvest it successfully, being that it required an Arcana check, and I'll just take your 24 check, into account.
Oh, I have a plus 11 to Arcana.
Yeah, I know. You're way beyond good with Arcana, whatever you want to say. So, give me a quick second. You are able to gather 6 kindling, scarecrow kindling. And I will let you know the scarecrow kindling will add a 1d6 to your fire damage when used to cast fire spells.
Do they burn up when I use a fire spell?
Yes,
or are they permanent?
They are a consumable.
They're
Yeah,
consumable?
don't forget, Sir Edward's bringing another one to you.
That's what I'm saying. Between both of them, he got 6.
Okay.
Yeah, they burn up when you use them. So you have 6 uses of adding 1d6 fire damage.
I have an amazing idea.
God, I cast fireball. Add
I'm going to tie up the
6d6.
sticks in a bundle.
God, put them in your fucking backpack, asshole.
I am. So, by the way, when I cast Fireball, that means it's 14.
He's going to add 6 more d6s to the damage. It's going to be a level 12 fireball.
Oh my God, dude.
It's
Oh,
going for the Guinness Book of World Records, the biggest fireball ever cast.
anyways,
That's something
yeah.
that would unironically hurt Strahd already.
That would kill Strahd, probably.
12d6, oh boy.
14d6, right?
Oh, yeah. Good God.
Well, you would cast fireball at your highest level, plus you add all the kindling to it. So, yeah, that would probably kill him.
So about an average, it would roll about a 51.
Oh,
Not bad.
oh, yeah. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, you got 6 scarecrow kindling. Yeah, and I mean, let me check because
Look at the stick that I found, all this power that I found. I'm gonna totally abuse it.
Look at this stick about.
It's like a dog.
Every time I see it, makes me laugh.
By the way, you're just gonna hear Zane like maniacally laughing, basically.
Oh, God. No. No.
all right,
You're
well,
going to wake up in the middle of the night, and I'm going to hear you just go, my precious.
God.
You're going to
I
turn into the Hobbit, or not the Hobbit. You're going to turn into, what's his name? From Lord of the Rings.
And asks, what are we going to do now? Are we going to explore the ruins, or are we going to beat it?
No,
What's-
there's
No,
gotta be
I think we need to
there's gotta be-
explore.
Yeah, there's got to be something here. If there's magical scarecrows here, there's going to be something else because the scarecrows.
Yeah.
Scarecrows are to be brought to me.
let
I
me
am going to
let
get
me
Oh, my
these.
God.
let me do something.
If we find any
Ignore-
more, sure.
Ignore
If we
what you
don't
see at
find
the
any more,
moment.
you're stuck with your sticks.
If I can find even more, I'm gonna destroy a town.
Well, with the screeching of the scarecrows, you suddenly see a haggish-looking woman pop out of that hut that I had pointed out.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I was readjusting the
You're good.
screen. My bad.
You're good. But you see a haggish-looking woman appear out of that hut, just to the west of where the scarecrows were.
What the?
And she looks at y'all and says, "Why did you kill my scarecrows?"
Sir Edward yells back and says, "It's Zane's fault."
Do you have any more of that wood? Hey,
Oh, Jesus. Ah. And yeah, I mean, she looks at y'all and says, "Those were there to deter anyone from coming to this place. Now, you will have to pay for killing my scarecrows." And I really do hate to say this at this point.
We gotta stop.
Yeah, we are gonna have to stop because this is not gonna be an easy encounter. I will definitely just say that much.
And get ready to cast fireball and use your kindling.
I'll find more in her house anyway.
This is the one time I'm allowing you to cast fireball. Cast it now.
Well, mind you, we would be going back into combat, so it would be a situation of new initiative, yada yada yada.
Did we preemptively cast fireball?
Nope. Because you guys would not have seen her until she come out. So, yeah. We will go ahead and end it right here for tonight. and you guys will get to have an encounter with, as you can see, the name Baba La Saga. Next week.
Okay. I have a feeling she's a witch.
Witches have had.
Yeah.
I'm the one that created the kindling that now Zane is going to cast Fireball with. Of course he's a witch. What are you thinking?
No, I'm talking about the person that came out of the hut.
So am I.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I was talking about? Some random Joe on the freaking street?
Oh my
Listen,
gosh.
Sir Edward's having hearing problems from that screech.
It is Sir Edward that's having the hearing. It's you that's having the hearing problems.
All right. Well, you know what, guys? That was interesting. I was not expecting it to escalate so quickly, but I mean, at the same time, I sort of was, because y'all are who you are.
Nice.
Exactly peaceful.
But, all right. Yeah, we will meet up again next Sunday and see how well this encounter with Baba Saga goes.
Yeah.
And
This was a good
And
session.
heads up, just make for sure I have either coffee or energy drinks because somebody has to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning again.
Yeah, this was a good session the day after my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yep.
Thanks.
But
Yes, happy birthday. I'm glad you didn't go murder hobo.
yeah, right. Well, I mean, he sort of did, because I mean,
No, but it was okay because we gave him permission to.
he sort of had to go murder hobo though, because
But we gave him permission to go murder hobo.
right. But yeah, that was
There's a difference.
quite interesting to see him just randomly. I'm gonna chuck some javelins and ping, 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 dead.
Now, question. Because, and I mean, we can retcon this if you want. It don't bother me. Because it was because of my distance on my short bow. Because my short bow is 8320. Should mine have been a disadvantage?
Probably should have, but it's fine. You guys would have taken care of them pretty quickly. They were very low level creatures.
Okay, no, I just wanted to double check because we did touch that, and because of the distance,
Yeah, but
I didn't know.
again,
so
Are we
did-
good here? We gotta go.
I mean, the fact that Sir Edward throws 3 frickin' javelins and kills one that was at full health. I mean, you know, that sort of tells you they were not very suitable
well,
for
DM,
combat.
it's just me and you in the room right now.
But all right.
All right, enjoy it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the stream and all that, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.